Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, everybody. As per my posting, I have become ready and I'm waiting for the viewers online. So, those who have joined, please introduce yourself by chat box so that I will be happy to name some persons who are there, who are available here for this program. And today's program, I am fully prepared in a sense that all the components, whatever are required, is with me. Let me narrate. Let me narrate those things. I show you by moving the camera. This side is my transformer with all required connections. Center, oscilloscope, powered on, and breadboard to cope with our components. I zoom it. You can have a watch the connection patterns. What I have with me is a capacitor, two capacitors, and in between one choke coil. And remember, choke coil, as you see, is just the secondary coil of a transformer. I will discuss in detail about that, and thereafter your load, that LED lamp. So I start again. What we require for our experimental setup is a transformer. It should be with you with secondary connections. For me today, I have connected a full wave rectifier, not a bridge rectifier. You could see two diodes. I zoom. Two diodes connected from the terminals and having a common entry at the green point. Please remember, common entry at the green point. I will explain how the full wave rectifier works and how to verify the function of the full wave rectifier in oscilloscope. We will test. Today I have taken a lot of time, so I will not be hurry. But diode connection, you must observe, I zoom further, the white bands are towards the transformer terminals and the black bands towards the green terminal. And the red connection, the red wire, you could note, it is coming from the center tap. If you allow me, I will slightly rotate so that you could have a good idea about. See, the diodes are connected from the 12 point. Remember, this side it is low voltage, so you can touch. Center 0, I have made it positive today. Remember, I have made a change for this time. Center 0 point is positive for me, and that positive has gone, you could see, to the circuit. and thereby return where the green comes to the diode junction, and thereafter it gets divided into two halves by two diodes. So full wave rectifier needs two diodes, and thereafter I am required to show you a CLC filter today. First is one condenser. Thereafter, from the condenser point, the choke coil, it has got two terminals, green, and they are connected. And wherever the green returns from the choke coil, I have placed another condenser. And at that particular point, there is a load even. This LED lamp, 12 volt. It is glowing. That means power is ready. Only thing is that we have to verify to the oscilloscope. Let's see how is the oscilloscope behaves. This is the screen of the oscilloscope. The channel probe, you must note, it is connected in the channel 2. But light is there available for channel 1, so I have to change it and make the channel 1 up. So I made the channel 1 up, and now it is our duty to see the scope yellow line is not at the center of the display. So what I want to do now, I have shifted to the center line, that means x-axis, and the cable terminal needs to be connected, and for that I have to again take you to the selection point where you have to select. First, you will observe the AC curve of the transformer. We start from the beginning. So where do we connect? You can write also on the chat box. The oscilloscope probes must be connected to AC, and we keep it in the auto mode. So what I am doing for measuring the AC waveform, I put at one point of the diode and the other one or the other diode. And let us check whether the auto mode it takes or we have to adjust manually. I have to adjust manually. Observe it carefully. The sine wave function, as observed, is well explained, and you need to so please write your questions if any. And now I have to adjust it so that you have to observe how I adjust the bandwidth. You can wide it open, you can squeeze also. So this is the AC curve. And now it is our duty to see the rectified waveform of the full wave. So how I am doing, you observe. Carefully, I need 2 points to connect. So here is 1 point. Please look at the board. I will be getting it down a little bit. This is the point where I have to connect. Another point I must connect at this point. So there are 2 points for me to connect to the oscilloscope. And let me connect now. This is for me positive, and for me this is negative. Let us check. This is the waveform of the full wave. Or I can take from this point even, you could verify. My rate should be confirmed. My rate is always that one. I have to connect to the rate there. And the negative should be here. And this gives me the full wave rectification. And thereafter, it should be DC. Let us see how is the waveform. And thereafter, what I plan to show you, the function of the choke coil. See what we have to do now. We have to connect our terminal for connection here. and another red I connect, and that red must be connected to the load of the positive of the load. So I show you again. And now what I do, I will remove the choke coil after some time. And now what I am doing, I have to verify. I have to change the load. So let us change the load. And remember the capacitor action is going on. The LED is slowly fading down. And what I do now, I change the lamp, and depending upon the load, your waveform should have a change. You could see this is the waveform when this lamp is connected as a load.